Hi guys, Doga with Danielle here. Firstly, can I just say thank you so much for all the wonderful birthday messages and birthday love that came through yesterday. I did feel very spoiled and very blessed. So yeah, thank you for sending those over. Today I wanted to talk about yoga and mental health and its benefits. It's a great practice for those that do suffer with stress and anxiety or maybe even depression. Why does yoga have such a positive impact on mental health, such as depression and anxiety? In a recent study, one of the largest there has been to investigate the link between exercise and mental health, over 50% of sufferers with depression symptoms saw an improvement in their mental well-being with weekly yoga sessions. And they continued to practice yoga over a period of time that also brought more balance and further happiness to them. So that's great to hear. The reason behind this is thought to be because stress is often the biggest factor in depression, as yoga is proven to release tension physically and mentally. In turn, it is seen that cortisol, the stress hormone, levels decrease to a level where the body can then shift at a cellular level through to a state of deep rest and calm. So there is an actual physical shift in our cells that occur, and this occurs due to the emphasis in yoga being on deep, restful breathing throughout the practice. That's amazing to know that through movement of our bodies, or even just through a bit of meditation and some breath work, literally our bodies physically change into a more rested and calm place because of the practice of yoga. I just think that's beautiful. In the case for anxiety, also where stress is an underlying factor, it has also shown that focusing on the present through either movement, breathwork or meditation, perhaps even all three, that this can also bring an inner harmony and balance to those struck by an anxiety attack. Often a connection of self-awareness and connecting with the five senses can be a great tool to use while in the throes of an attack. Stress can also affect our nervous system, putting us into a constant state of fight or flight, which can often lead to an overload of the adrenaline hormones. Our endocrine system will sometimes need help to regulate itself again, either in the case of suffering a physical or emotional trauma, maybe in the cases of drug abuse or even bad foods that we put into our systems. Our systems would then need a full reset to balance itself out again. You would be surprised at how easily it is to upset this complex system, and also how much impact it has on your physical and mental well-being. Just simple things like poor sleep, slow metabolism, mood swings, the list goes on, literally, all just because maybe we've eaten bad foods continually, time and time again, or like I said, a trauma of some kind, maybe even grief. The loss of somebody near and dear can also trigger that state of being off, and we would need to then draw our bodies back to itself. The practice of being more present in the moment is very grounding and also helps you to connect better with those around you. If our minds are not constantly drifting off to the next task or job, then we can focus more clearly with the person or job in front of us at the time, then giving us a more fulfilling experience, and in turn bringing more balance and peace to ourselves. So once you've reset the system, you then need to remember to train the mind to come back to itself as well. Having myself had times with depression and anxiety, I can also highly agree with what the studies have shown. Going forward, I would like to see yoga used as a tool to helping those recovering from addictions or mental health issues. Russell Brand speaks very openly about how yoga has become a massive part of his life since he went into recovery. And as I've mentioned before, stepping onto the mat or having an area for time just for you can be seen as your safe space. And ultimately, I can see how yoga could play a wonderful part in the what's next journey for those in recovery. After all, the space that will have been opened up during recovery will need something to come into its place. I hope that today's chat has offered food for thoughts, and is maybe giving those that live with depression and anxiety an idea of what the power of yoga can do for you. If you like our little chats, do remember to follow Child of God Online here, and also over on YouTube you can subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget the at the Superman fast that I was doing. That's over on Insta as well still. So yeah, get involved with that. The next round, so episode 3 I believe, season 3, those guys started again just yesterday, so they're on day 2 today, so I might have to pop a little voice note over for encouragement for them. What a wonderful experience that was. So do check that out if that's something you're interested in. That's a great way also to reset your system again from bad foods, traumas, etc., and so that you can start bringing more balance back into your life. Today I thought I would just leave us with that lovely breath that centers us, you know, the one where we just sit there and close our eyes, hand on heart and our solar plexus, just closing our eyes, taking in that wonderful deep breath. In fact, let me sit up a little bit more straight, if you can see me. Yeah? Okay. And we're just going to breathe in deep into our stomach. Remember, fill those lungs up. And release. So for the count of 10 that maybe you pull it in, give it the count of 10 for that slow release. Let's go again. Let's do that one more time. There we go. Letting the week go. It is Friday after all, and the weekend is coming. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.